Hello from paradise and hello from right under the coconut tree. We're just joking about it. We are here today at Couple Swept Away. I'm Stefan Spath, of course, and I'm here with Cliona Richards.
Yes.
And so many of you know Cliona. Cliona's been with us for a long time, 20 years, Cliona.
Yes,
We're just talking about it. And actually, Cliona was 20 years ago a trainee in housekeeping at
yes.
Couples Grill. And she had such a passion for pastry that she would come after her shift, after a long day of work, she would come into the pastry to do some extra work. And look at where she's now since 2012. She's actually been promoted and she's been our pastry chef, executive pastry chef here at Couple Swept Away, our largest resort, as most of you know. Again, we're out here on the beach, or down here by the beach today, and Cliona, I'm going to hand right over to her. She's going to make one of my favorite desserts, which is passion meringue pie.
Exactly.
And Cliona, you're going to tell them more about it.
Right.
Alrighty.
Morning again.
Happy cooking.
Alright, so today we'll be making for you a passion meringue pie. And as you know, the traditional one would be the lemon. So we're just doing a Jamaican twist to it and doing the passion for you today. So I'm just going to get right into it. My hands are cleaned, already washed. Right, nicely sanitized and stuff. So we're going to make the sweet paste because it consists of sweet paste, the custard, and the meringue, of course, which my assistant, Mr. Spack, will be making for me, the meringue. Alright, so I'm going to start off with my butter.
I'll be your assistant anytime, Cliona.
Awesome. Alright, so today we're making a European French sweet paste, not an English type. So we're going to be mixing our butter. This is, 200 grams of butter, 100 grams of sugar. Alright, so I'm just going to mix that in just a little bit, just to combine it. Put this away over here. Alright, so you know it's not a big batch, so we don't need a lot of ingredients, so it's just a small amount of stuff, right? So we're just gently mixing our butter and sugar, not too much mixing. And you want to have your butter at room temperature, not too cold, right, and not too warm, just at the right temperature, so the combination will be great. All right, so we'll mix that in there, and just a little bit more. All right, then let me just get my hands clean here. Okay. Then after that, I'm just going to be using, if you have dough, I'm going to be using vanilla beans. This is straight from the tree, so you know it's very strong and rich and good. But if you have vanilla essence, you can use it. So I'll be just scraping my vanilla pod here. See how rich and beautiful that is? And I tell you, the aroma is great, right? Just going to put that in there. Right? Another one. Very rich. You want to have that nice flavor of your sweet paste. Alright, and for the second part of my demo, we'll be doing the passion curd, and we don't want to be wasting all of this nice flavor, so I'm going to be using it in the curd itself. So I'm just going to put it away here in the pot. Alright, so next I'm going to put my vanilla bean and then freshly grated lime. If you have lemons, it's great, not a problem. Alright, so I'm just going to grate a little bit, the lemon wedges. Lemon rind, sorry, in there. And if you can smell the flavor of this lemon, can you do it? Can you smell? Can you smell, Michelle? It's awesome. Fresh is always good. But if you have lime juice, as I said before, you can. But we always try to use our fresh ingredients. All right? See how beautiful that is? I'm just going to mix this a little. Just combine it. See how beautiful, look how beautiful that is. Oh my God. All right, so we don't want to overmix our paste, so I'm going to add my egg yolks, 2 egg yolks to this, just a little bit. All right, not too much, we don't want to overmix it. Then I'm going to add my flour, 300 grams of flour, and the recipe for this will follow. All right, so you don't have to worry about getting the recipe. All right. Alright, so being that the butter and the sugar is combined, I'm going to be using my spatula to do the rest. Alright? Alright, so here we go. You can continue with your hand. If you have a mixer, you can just go right ahead and just do it in your mixer. But being that we're on the beach, as you see, it's all tropical. We're just doing everything by hand here. Smell that? Awesome. All right. So as soon as it's combined, we're gonna stop mixing because we don't want to over mix it. All right. So I'm gonna be using my hand at the very end just to combine everything together, because over mixing will cause it to be the dough to be tough, and we don't want that at all. All right, so I'm gonna be using my hand just to combine the rest stuff. All right, it's getting there. It smells awesome, and it's not even in the oven as yet. Look at that vanilla bean and that lime. You can see it from here. See, it's all coming together nicely. It's beautiful. All right. See? And the more you're tender with your dough, the more awesome it will be. You know, you don't want to get it too over mixed. All right, so here we have our nice European sweet paste dough. So what you need to do after this stage is you're going to put your dough in saran wrap, and you're going to refrigerate it for at least 30 minutes. And this should be the finished product. All right, so you refrigerate for 30 minutes, and then you can roll out your dough. So at the end of your 30 minutes, this is what you should have. After you roll it out in your pie shell, you should have that lovely baked sweet paste. You're gonna bake it golden brown, right? That's the finished product there. All right, so in the meantime, let's put this all away. We're gonna do our passion curd, right? So for our passion curd, you don't wanna be using passion juice and stuff, because for the passion juice, it's just mostly water and sugar. So you can buy your passion, you can order it online, you can get those online, or you can get your passion concentrate, which is very rich in passion flavor, right? So you don't want the juice, you want the concentrate. So I'm gonna put my passion in here on the stove. 10 ounces of passion puree, 10 ounces of water, and 8 ounces of sugar, and we're gonna let that boil. Excuse me. All right, add your sugar in there, and for this one, I'm gonna be adding some lime zest to it, which should give it an awesome flavor with the passion. All right.
And I think this is my cue now, Cliona, right?
Yes. So, right.
Because whilst we're waiting for this to boil, I'm going to quickly show you how to make the meringue. And we're going to make a very simple meringue here today. I brought my lovely copper bowl because copper, it seems to turn out really well when you put it in the copper bowl. We have our egg whites. When you put the egg whites in there, make sure you get fresh eggs. And make sure when you separate the eggs, the egg whites from the egg yolks, that no egg yolk at all goes in there, because you know the fat obviously would react with the egg white, and then you couldn't get the proper whipped egg whites that you really want. So we're putting this in. Also what we are adding here is a little bit, just a pinch of cream of tartar. Now if you're at home, if you don't have it, a pinch of salt will work as well, or a pinch or a little bit of lime juice. From that lime you can just squeeze a bit of lime juice, and we're just going to start to whip it. Of course, if you are in your kitchen, most likely you'll have a nice mixer there, so you can then mix it in your mixer. But this is a great workout, I can tell you that. So if you want to do it by hand, there you go. We're just whisking this, and see it's coming up already. And what we're going to do then is we're going to whip it for about halfway, and then we're going to gradually, when it starts getting that texture here, not right from the beginning, but now we're going to gradually add our sugar into this. So slowly we're going to just let the sugar come in there, keep stirring it, keep whisking it. Again, the machine would of course do that for you. Thank you, Cliona.
you're welcome.
So we're going to put all the sugar in, and then the key now is we're just going to beat it really until it gets really, really nice and firm and stiff. The advantage of the cream of tartar versus the salt or the lime juice is that when you let it stand for half an hour, for an hour, sometimes with the egg white it will sprig some water, so it gets a little wet. But the cream of tartar seems to hold the meringue together a lot better. So see, we're getting almost there. Cliona, how is yours starting to boil?
Starting to boil here.
Wonderful. All right, I'll keep whisking.
Elena says that you're making her hungry, Stefan.
All right, so my pie mixture is here, almost ready. So what I did was, I have 2 ounces of cornstarch, and what you need to do is, that 10 ounces of water that you had in there, you just add a little bit of it to here, just to mix the cornstarch. So as soon as it starts to boil, I'm gonna add my cornstarch in there, which it was already boiling already. So I'm gonna add my cornstarch, right? Slowly in there. All right. Nice. Smell that, Michelle?
I do.
I smell it.
Awesome. And look at that. You see how useful our vanilla beans can be? And when you scrape your vanilla beans out, you don't need to throw away those pods. They have your container with sugar. You can just put those in there, and when you're making your creme brulees and stuff like that, you can just use that sugar because it's already rich in vanilla flavor. All right? See where that's going? Wow, what beautiful meringue.
I know, it's nice, right?
Yes.
It's like I've done that before, Cliona. Am I doing well?
Awesome. Wow. You're hired.
You know, of course, you did say that the passion fruit pies comes really from the lemon meringue pie. And I do prefer the passion fruit because it gives it that fruitiness kind of thing. It really is. It's a lovely, lovely dessert. You really need to try it. Look at that now. That's basically what you're looking for, see?
Wow.
Something like that.
Yes.
All right.
All right, it's coming. It's almost there. As soon as it starts to thicken, the cornstarch starts to cook, we're going to add our egg yolks, take it off and add our egg yolks one at a time. So it needs a little bit more. So we're going to pour it in our shell and set it. All right.
And of course, you all can see the weather in Negril.
Awesome.
And soon you're all going to be back here. We can't wait to have you back here because we're getting the beach ready for you. Michelle, did you show them? You showed them the beach already, right? It's absolutely stunning. Wow, nice.
All right, so we're ready.
Yeah. So, Cliona, egg yolks going in?
Yes, so all right, so cornstarch already cooked. We're gonna be putting our egg yolks in one at a time, and then we're gonna put our butter first. I'm sorry, our butter, and then we'll put our egg yolks. So at least the temperature will be down a little bit before before the egg yolk going. Because if it goes in before, we don't want it to get cooked. So we'll put our butter. All right, mix that in. So creamy. It's just so creamy and tropical. See that? Right, we're mixing that in. Just a little bit more to go. Right? Awesome. Alright, so now the butter is in. I'm gonna be adding my egg yolks one at a time. Alright? So it goes in, you whisk. Alright? Don't want it to curd on you. Alright? That's two. Beautiful. Oh, sorry. Alright, we're almost done here. Alright, so when we put our last egg yolk in, we're just going to put that on the fire. Just a little bit to thicken a little bit more. Alright? See how beautiful that is?
And the color also, the passion fruit, it gives you
Just
that
so
really nice
natural,
lemon,
yes.
that yellow kind of flavor.
Yes.
There. Dark yellow flavor, color rather.
Alright. So, our curd is now ready to be poured. And as we said before, you already have your baked shell already ready to go. So we're going to pour it in and we're going to put it in the refrigerator to set for at least half an hour. But most of the times it's great to do this from overnight if you really want to have that nice firm cut when you cut it. Alright, so I'm going to be pouring this in.
And the shell, Cliona, I don't know if you told them, but you pre-bake the shell. You put in rice or
I'm sorry.
beans or something,
yes.
right?
So okay, so when we're baking the shell, you have to bake it blind. Meaning, you put a parchment paper in, you put some rice in there, and you let it bake. All right. So before, when you see the edges are golden brown, you have to take it out so the bottom can be done. All right.
And also, right, and you want to make sure, because you're not going to bake this pie again, so you want to make sure that
Yes,
it's fully
really
baked.
fully
It's
baked.
not a half baked, you do a fully baked,
Yes.
because that is it really.
Right. All right. So here we go. We're going to pour in our mixture here. Wow. Lovely. It's beautiful. There we go. See? So when this is ready, when you put this in the fridge, it will get set. And then we have our finished product here. All right, which just is going to help me to put on my meringue.
No, Cliona, you're on your own. I'm going to pass it over to you.
All right.
You can do that really well.
Okay, good. All right, so we're going to apply our meringue. What you can do though, you can pipe it on with a piping bag if you like nice designs and stuff. Or you can just spoon it on there. Spoon it on.
Nice.
Beautiful. Good job, Mr. Spot. Awesome.
Good job, Cliona.
All right, so we're going to spoon it on.
Yeah, I like the rustic look.
Yeah, it
Rustic
does.
is nice.
It is. All right. I'm going to use my spatula and just to spread it on a little bit there. All right. Just to spread it on. As the Spot said, that rustic is good. Yeah.
Yep.
And it all depends on the amount of meringue. If you love meringue, you can put whatever amount you want on there. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just use my spatula to just. So spatula, can you assist me
Fluff
to
it
just
up.
like that?
Yes, my dear.
Sorry. You know, as I said before, you can use your piping bag to do nice rosettes. You know, just to nice it up a little if you like, but we like it this way. And sometimes what we can do, what we do here at times, we put a little bit of brown sugar on there. So when you burn it, it just give you that popping look. You know, that rustic popping look. All right, Mr. Spot, the torch. Thank you very much.
And now you
So now I'm gonna use my torch, and I'm going to, because we're on the beach, I can't use an oven. But you at home, what you need to do is to turn your oven at 500 degrees, very, very hot. Pop it in there for at least 30.
No, man, not so long. It goes really. Oh, seconds, yes.
Seconds.
30 minutes.
Seconds, no. 30 seconds.
Watch it, don't walk away.
Yes,
put it in
just put it in.
and stand in front of the oven.
And you see how this looks? Look at that. See that? Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Look at that. Awesome. It's a lovely meringue.
Yeah,
Wow.
what can I say?
Oh my God, look how beautiful that is. All right, so.
You know what we also do sometimes, right, is when you're at home and you want it as a little dessert, you could make little individual
There you
pies
go.
as well. You
Yes.
have little pie shells, little small
Tartlet
ones.
shells.
Tartlet shells,
Yes.
same concept, same everything. It makes a beautiful dessert, and then you could put it plated.
Yes.
Goes really well with a chocolate sauce. We
Yes,
do
it
chocolate
does.
sauce.
Yes.
A raspberry sauce could work as
Whatever
well.
food sauce, yes. Good.
Exactly.
Yeah, awesome.
And that's pretty much it. And then I think we have to cut it because
Yes.
you guys can't see that, but if you would see Michelle, who is filming there now, she's drooling literally.
Okay.
Shall I cut?
Yes, go ahead.
All right, let's see. Let's have a nice slice here. Whoa, look at that.
Beautiful.
Just about time for a cup of coffee, really. Now look at that.
See that?
See that? Wonderful.
Awesome.
Cut one more slice so we can all have a taste.
Yes. Beautiful. So,
You have that?
thank you.
I'll take this one. Well, you guys, Cliona, that was a fantastic job.
Thank you, Chef.
Thanks for prepping everything. We can't wait again to see you back here, which is going to happen hopefully really,
First
really
of
soon.
July, yes.
1st of July.
Can't
1st of July.
wait.
Have you booked your vacation yet?
You
Go and
better.
book your vacation.
All right.
Also remember, Swept Away is a fabulous destination for your island wedding. I mean, look on this beach. I mean, who wouldn't want to
Beautiful.
get married here, really? And then Cliona will make a lovely wedding cake for
I
you.
will.
Exactly. So we have all of that, a special
Yes.
one or one that comes with your package. And let's have a bite.
Dig in. Mmm. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
This is
That's it.
awesome. Great.
That's it.
Thank you.
All right, you guys.
See you soon.
Bye from Couples.
Bye.
See you. Bye. Have a great day.